but a better me. Hello guys, welcome to today's video. I am Destiny, and today we are going to do a yearly reset for 2023. Hold your horses, everybody. I know we are all wanting to get into the super fun part of today's video, but first of all, I wanted to tell you guys about the fun that is Book of the Month, which happens to be the sponsor of today's video. So thank you so much, Book of the Month, for sponsoring today's video. Now listen, you guys know the deal with Book of the Month, okay? I've talked about them so many times on my channel because I love them. I genuinely think that they're absolutely amazing. They are a great thing for fellow readers. But if you guys somehow have not heard of Book of the Month, I'm here to tell you that Book of the Month is a super popular and fast-growing online book service for readers. Their mission is to help promote new and emerging authors and help readers find books that they love. Their team vets hundreds of books each month and gives readers a curated choice of a selection of new and early release titles. That way you can spend more time reading and less time researching. The best part about Book of the Month for me, other than just their choices are always so great, is that they are completely risk-free, which means that you can skip any month at any time and you won't be charged. Plus, they have the best price for new and released hardcover fiction. I thought that this was so appropriate since we are literally doing a New Year reset. You guys can get your first book from Book of the Month for just $9.99 with the code New Year in all caps. That is the code New Year in all caps to get your first book from Book of the Month for just $9.99. I am excited to show you guys my selections for this month. I have two selections to show you guys. First of all, we have Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. This is Leigh Bardugo's new release. It is the book following Ninth House, which I have had on my TBR and on my radar for so long, guys. Please comment down below and convince me to read Ninth House, but this is also going to convince me to read Ninth House. And then we have The Reunion. Look at this. This just screams me. I'm absolutely in love with it and I cannot wait to read it. Also, love adding new bookmarks to the collection. Girls just want to have books. Book of the Month, they get it. Those are my selections for this month. Thank you guys again so much to Book of the Month for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget that you can get your first book for just $9.99 with the code New Year in all caps. Thank you to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video, and let's get into my reset. So for today's video, I kind of wanted to do basically what I said, a yearly reset, and I kind of want to make this like a super, I don't know, I lost the word for it just now. I really want to make this like a vlog style video and kind of taking you guys through what my routine is for a brand new year. That is what we're going to do today. We're going to have very many different stages of this video and I'm very excited for it. I love doing monthly resets because I do monthly resets that I do want to take you guys throughout the year, but the yearly reset is the really big one, and it is kind of like what sets us off for a positive point in the year. We're going to be cleaning, we're going to be rearranging my room for the new year, redecorating it because we're going to be taking all the Christmas stuff down, setting some 2023 goals, making a brand new Notion for 2023, which I'm going to take you guys through, taking you guys kind of through some of my workouts and doing new workouts, cleaning, just doing the whole entire 9 yards. We're going to be doing that today. Buckle up, get ready to go because we are resetting for 2023, and I'm also just going to be kind of talking about some different things in today's video. I'm excited. So the very first thing that we're going to do in today's video is definitely clean and redecorate my room because right now, and as you can tell from the Christmas tree in the back, it still has I still have all of my Christmas decorations up. So we are going to go to Target right now, and I'm going to get some tote and some different things for my room that I need to do to like put up all my Christmas stuff, put it in the basement. I also have to get new stuff for my bathroom because my bathroom is completely Christmased out, and I threw away all the previous bathroom decorations because they were just kind of like the shower curtain was old and kind of getting a little gross, and the shower mat as well. So we're gonna have to pick up some new stuff at Target. So today is December 27th, I'm pretty sure, and I actually went skiing yesterday, so I was gone all day. So I thought today the first thing we were gonna have to do was go to IKEA, which is like an hour away, and build a new desk because as you guys probably saw, if you guys haven't seen my Christmas haul, Isaac was so sweet and got me the Mac tabletop computer, the pink one that I was going to buy for this video. Actually, I was like planning on like doing a whole entire like buying, you know, new equipment and stuff, but he was nice enough to do that for me for Christmas, so thank you again, Isaac. And so I was gonna go to IKEA today to get a desk to put in here to put on my computer and stuff because right now it's sitting on my vanity. So my parents were actually nice enough to pick that up for me yesterday and build it for me while I was gone. So thank you to my mom and dad again for picking this up for me and building it. I really, really appreciate it. Also, my mom got me this super cute chair. I did order a chair that should be here on Thursday. We're also gonna have some unboxings in today's video. Like, today's video is gonna be really fun, but I need to go to Target and get some stuff. So that is what we are going to do right now. So let's go to Target. We are at Target right now and I am about to do something that I feel is controversial. My AirPods, like the ones that go in your ear, are dead and I forgot to charge them. And I feel like it's controversial. Like I always see people like with AirPods in and like that's fine, but I feel like this right here is not as socially acceptable. But I'm gonna get over my fears and I'm gonna do it today. We're gonna wear these into Target. Let's do this. We're gonna do a quick Target haul. Big heart fluffy pillows. This pillow and this pillow. I'm pretty sure I got 2 of each of those. Right here, I just got 2 of these like more wide totes. And then for my bathroom, I got this little thing that I'm going to put in my bathroom to put all of my skincare stuff. And then I got a new trash bin. Then I got 2 of these totes. I got this little toothbrush holder for the bathroom. This is like the new like bath mat that I'm just going to put in the bathroom. This to put on the back of the toilet. I got this shower curtain. This is like real bohemian. And then these are the 2 blankets that I got these little mini heart pillows. But the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do the bathroom, but I'm going to do that off camera because like that's not fun to just change the bathroom around. But I'm going to change out of my scuba and out of these pants because I actually got these pants wet because they were dragging all over the ground, so it's kind of gross. And then I'm going to come back in here, put away all of the decor and all of the bed stuff. So hello, it is a lot later, and I mean a lot later, and I have completely cleaned out my room. All of the Christmas remnants gone. Well, actually, no, that's not true. There's still some sitting by my bed, but I have to bring them downstairs. But my back is hurting so bad. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys kind of like what the room looks like right now. I had like a detailed room tour up on my channel from like a few months ago, like in the summertime when I completely redid my room. It's still kind of the same thing, but like we have a new book corner and like some little things are different. But so I'm going to show you guys kind of like a mini little updated room tour for 2023. Okay, so you come in and you see Charlie, and this is the room. It's not like spotless clean, but I'll show you guys. So we have the TV right here. We have this little shelf going on with kind of like a mess in some places. This is what the little window seat corner is looking like right now. I usually have these kind of like pulled down more. So yeah, it usually looks like this, and it's so cute because I got this Valentine's Day stuff as I showed you guys earlier from Target. And it's so cute because if you look at this, it has this little heart mirror and this little heart, and it has Charlie on it, so it's absolutely adorable. But this is what that corner is looking like right now. And then this is the vanity area. We have my posters and stuff for Addicted Callaway. And then this is like my new vanity that I did back in October, I'm pretty sure. I have my little mirror, this mirror high, and like my makeup right there. And then just some cups that I have laying around. We have some floating bookshelves right there. That is like the mess by my bed. This is what my bed looks like the majority of the year when it's not fall or Christmas. This is like how my stuff is. A lot of pink, a lot of pink. And then this is the very brand new edition. My parents picked up this desk like I told you guys earlier. I already had that plant and I already had that rug. I don't think this chair is staying here. I bought a new chair that's supposed to be here Thursday. It's like an office rolly chair, but this is super cute. I have my little microphone, my other camera, my headphones, and then all of that stuff right there. So I had to rearrange some things. things. So this is my little corner that I love that will be put to very, very good use soon. And then I put my mirror right here, which I actually really like. I like it here a lot. I feel like it almost makes the room look bigger with it being right here, so I'm reminded of how big this mirror is. And of course, this is the book corner. I kind of switched things around, put this little mini shelf right here because there's not necessarily enough room for another one of these big shelves on this wall. So I feel like this mini one fits perfectly for right now. And then I have to like move those posters around. And of course, here is my little swiggle chair that I decorated for Valentine's Day with 2 little heart pillows and that heart blanket. And then, of course, oh my god, I forgot you were even here. Of course, this is like what the bookshelves are looking like right now. Color coordinated, and then I'm actually going to designate this as the fantasy only shelf. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more of rearranging. But yeah, so step 1, which is cleaning, getting the room redone for the new year, is finished. On to step 2 of the plan, which is where we're gonna do some new year planning and new year goals. Okay guys, let's talk about my 2023 goals. I think that New Year's resolutions and like goals for the year are always a good thing. And I think that going into the new year with a positive outlook on how you want the year to look is a really good thing to have. Like to have a really good positive mindset is never a bad thing. I know there's like the whole meme of like New Year's resolutions and then, you know, sometimes they fall off. But the thing is that sometimes they stick, and really it just, you gotta make them stick. Last year when I was in this same exact spot, like I was doing the same exact thing last year, I had so many different goals that I wanted to do for 2022. And the other day I actually looked back at the goals that I set for myself in January of 2022, and I actually had me and Isaac both write down a few things in some separate columns of things that we wanted to do and goals that we wanted to do. And I actually looked back and I did basically like 85% of them, which is great to me. Great. It doesn't have to be 100%. Some things are out of my control. I am so glad with the 85% that I did, and I'm very, very proud of myself for that. And I just thought it was so cool to be able to look back and like what I did. For example, one of my goals for 2022 was to hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm currently at like 95,000. So we almost doubled that in a year, and I started the year with 20,000. So that was absolutely insane, and that was because all of you guys. Something that I do and did to help me kind of be more, have a visual of the goals that I want to see, because I feel like a lot of the times what happens is that we kind of just like have the thoughts of things that we want to do in the new year, and you just kind of think those things at the beginning, and then it's kind of like the end of it doesn't have much more of a thought in your brain. Something that I do and something that I did is that I wrote them down and had them somewhere that is always easily accessible to me, that I can see them. For example, on my Notions page, like right when I opened up my homepage, I had my 2022 goals looking me right in the face. So every single day I would go onto my Notion to log different things that I do on my Notion daily, and I would see those goals. So I felt like they were always in my mind of things that I was always constantly looking at and constantly getting the reminder that these are goals that I wanted to set for myself. So I feel like that is kind of my piece of advice for you guys for goals that you want to do in 2023. I would just say to have it somewhere, whether that's you writing them down and like pinning them to your wall, or doing something like that where you are going to see them every single day. I know that you can do like widgets on your phone, something that you just see every day, because I feel like it's always in your subconscious mind. That is my tip for you guys for some like 2023 resolutions. I call mine like goals that I want to do. I don't know, I just like the wording better. The same thing as resolutions, really. I have yearly goals and I have monthly goals, and monthly goals are obviously something that's always changing, so we're not kind of focusing on those right now. But I actually went to Barnes & Noble and I got this little just paperback notebook that's just plain that I can put right in my drawer. And I also got a new planner for 2023, even though like I got a planner not that long ago. This one's cute and I feel like it was a little bit of motivation. I have been doing good with planners, which is very surprising because I was never good at like keeping a planner, but I've been doing good at it. But anyway, I took this and I just made a little 2023 goals sheet, and I feel like this is another thing that is cute. Like if you just sit down and take some time with yourself and make it a cute little page, I feel like it even makes it even more fun. But I'm going to run through my 2023 goals with you guys and just some things that I want to do in 2023. This is a video I can look back on and be like, wow, either I did it or wow, you did not stick with that. So let's talk about my 2023 goals. So I kind of put them into categories. So first of all, we kind of have my social media life. Obviously, I am an influencer of sorts. So I have a certain amount that I want to hit on YouTube. A number goal that I have in mind is 150,000 because I feel like that's an attainable if I work very, very hard that I can do it. So that is a number that I have. I also just have some number goals on my Instagrams just to, you know, outreach more, things like that. I also have some other things I can't share with you guys yet because there are some secret projects that I'm working on that I have goals for. And then I just also have that I want to make more reels to post on my bookstagram. So this is my proper time. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, I have two Instagrams. I have my personal Instagram, which is at des.sidster, and then I have my bookstagram, which is at whatsdesreading. That I have a goal to make more reels on that. I want to kind of do different series, just some like cute book content, and I also want to do like little mini 90-second reading vlogs for like certain books that I won't necessarily post on my YouTube channel. So if that sounds exciting to you guys, go check out my bookstagram. And then I just also have that I want to post more on there. I feel like it's a very fun outlet for me that I want to take more advantage of and post more on. And then we just kind of have my personal life, like things that I want to do in my personal life. So I'm starting a diet in the new year where it's basically just like eating more protein and eating less calories. Even though I feel like I eat honestly like one meal a day, I want to eat more, less calories, but way more protein. I also have workout 5 times a week with 2 rest days and try to incorporate a form of cardio if I can. I'm already doing this. Like this is something that I'm already doing, but I just want to make sure that I'm still doing this in the new year. I also said that I wanted to try to keep my room clean. This is a goal I have every single year, and I feel like it's a goal that I always fail at, but at least it's always something on my mind. And then I also just have a certain amount of money that I want to save this year. I'm opening a savings account and I have a certain amount of money that I want to put in there. So now I'm going to take you guys through my reading goals. The reading goals strictly that I have for this year, what I want my reading to look like in the new year. So first of all, we have read 150 books. This is not by any means, 150 books is not a normal thing for anyone to read. I have that big of a goal because since I do have this YouTube channel, I do want to be having different books for you guys and recommending different things and making different kinds of videos. Since this is my job, that is why the number of books that I want to read is at such a high amount. This is not in any way normal. Listen, any book that you read, if you read 1 book a year, that's absolutely amazing. I applaud you for that because I feel like reading is so personal, which is the books that you read, the amount that you read, what you enjoy. Do you be happy? Don't let anybody tell you that what you're reading, how much you're reading is wrong, because if you're getting enjoyment out of it, as long as it is not harmful or damaging in any way, have fun, do you, be yourself. On that note, I also want to diversify my reading. This is with authors, genres, just different things that I want to diversify in my reading to be recommending, again, more genres, more different authors, kind of putting more people out there. I also said that I do want to kind of take a breath and just take my time when I'm reading and process the information more, because I feel like something that happens with me is I am just a very, very fast reader, and I feel like I do process information at a very fast speed with my reading. But I do think that sometimes if I'm reading for a video or doing like a 24-hour reading challenge, or like I want to read this many books in a month, I do feel like I do rush through reading and kind of don't really intake all of the information that is being said in the book. And I feel like it's because even when I love a book, subconsciously I'm thinking about how fast I am reading it, and I don't feel like I am really intaking and digesting all of the information. So I really just want to like take a breath, slow down. It's okay. If you're not understanding something, go back and read it. Reading is for enjoyment, not the number of books you read or how fast you read. So I kind of want to have myself like to take a breath. I also said that I want to annotate more. I think that annotating can be super fun and personal, and that is why in the new year I'm actually going to be rereading a lot of books that I enjoyed in 2022, which I understand maybe will be repetitive and annoying for some people who are constant viewers of my channel to see me talk about books that I just talked about in 2022. But for me, I have a personal book collection, and I would love to be able to like open a book and have sticky notes and tabs and annotations all in the books to see what I was thinking about those books at that certain time. That's like something that I really want to do and something that I want to have for my reading goal. And then also I forgot a personal one that I want to do is just prioritize Bible study more, because I feel like that's a goal that I had last year and I didn't do it that well, and I really want to do it this year. Those are all of my 2023 goals. That's like everything, my reading goals, my personal goals, everything going on with me in 2023 that I want to stick by. And I feel like this goes hand in hand with the next step in our yearly reset plan, which is creating a whole entire new Notion for 2023. I'm not about to do right now. I'm definitely going to charge my camera and watch a lot of videos to see and find a more aesthetic way, because I really want to like boss out my Notion, and I don't know how to do that currently. Like, my Notion that I have right now is like the most basic, simple layout, so I really want to level that up. So once I figure that out, I'm going to take you guys through my 2023 Notion, try to show you guys how I did it. It is very much the next morning, and I spent the whole entire night making my Notion for 2023, which I am actually in love with. Did I spend literally 7 hours making this? I did. I literally spent 7 hours making this, going back and forth from tutorials, trying out things, looking up different images and stuff that I wanted to use to make the Notion of my dreams. And let me tell you that it is a literal step up from what my Notion used to be. So I am going to show you guys and take you guys through a Notion tour, and I'm going to show you guys kind of like how I did some websites that I use. I'm so mature, I need a therapist. Okay, so let's go to my Notion. Hello everybody, welcome to my Notion. This is it. This is what you are welcomed with. I have a welcome back page or a home page. A lot of people do this. You don't have to do this. This isn't necessarily something that is like you have to do. You don't have to do any of this. But this is what I have going on. I kind of have a little table of contents. I like to have a home page. I call it a welcome back page. Every time I go on Notion, this is what I see. I like to have this just because there's a bunch of different things on this home page, which I will take you through. So I have my little icon. I did a bunch of like simplistic icons at the side. You can do like emojis or anything here, which we will get into when I show you guys like how to do these things. I have this little GIF. I use a lot of GIFs for like my covers, for like different things that you'll see, because I think that it looks so much more aesthetic, and that's what I wanted to do, is make my Notion look aesthetic. So anyway, we have like a table of contents page, which this is like kind of useless because all of it is right here that I can like easily get to, but I just thought that it looks cool, so we went ahead and did that. But also it's like if I'm doing something, I can just go ahead and click it right here. Like, it's a shortcut. And then I have quotes. So this is like a little widget is what you call these things, so you can look up, and I will show you guys the website later, the website that I use, but I found this one where literally it is always showing new quotes. I used to have one on my old Notion from last year where like I had to click a button to change it. That was not good for me. I never did it. But this one literally, like, I'll even scroll and like it could be a different one. So this one by Henry Ford, quality means doing it right when no one is looking. It's cool. And then I have this little aura clock. I have their screensaver. It's just aura clock, and it is like what time it is right now. We have my little daily goals. This is obviously something that is going to change daily. Today we need to work out. Then we need to film video, edit video, and video over. And that's about it that we have to do for today. But I just put some, and then obviously you can check it off as you go. And then obviously like after the day's over, I'm gonna delete those and do it for the next day. Then we have a calendar view. So I'm gonna have quite a bit of different calendar views. All of them are different databases, which I will get into in a second. This is the database of what's going on this month. This obviously is a monthly spread, so you can literally see all of the months as you go on. I'm gonna basically use this one on the homepage for like things that I may need to do in my personal life today, things that are going on, different things like that. And then I also have a this week spread for a really quick, when I go onto Notion and just need to like fill out something really quick, I have all of these. It's just the same little checklist as that. And then down here we have motivation, just some quotes that I will add every now and again that I feel like I can look at to motivate me. And then next we have my weekly to do, obviously. Let me use this GIF. I have my little check icon. This is basically just like the same thing that you see on the homepage, which is like it's just the same thing. This is more so, I feel like, what I want this week to look like as a whole, like to plan every single week. You can like make this into a template. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, then I have a 2023 goals page, which I thought that was very appropriate. you know? Then we have YouTube. So this is where we start getting into like, I love the way that this looks. It's very simple, but I love it. First of all, we have my YouTube page, and you see that I have all of the months laid out for me. So first of all, we have a sub page. So this is a how much did I upload this month. So this is again my calendar, and this is a different calendar. So you can actually like go in, and I'll show you guys this later, but you can actually like go in and say I want my YouTube's upload calendar to be like on my homepage. I can go add it to my homepage. It's just different databases. This is my YouTube uploads database, where basically like if I was uploading a video today, yearly reset, like I uploaded that today. I didn't, but then I can see that, and I've always done that. That's something that I've done even last year, and I really like it because I can literally, like I showed you guys, go back and see all of the different months and see how many times I uploaded, what my uploading schedule looked like that month, and like all of that. So going back to the YouTube page, this is a gallery view, which I will show you guys how to do, but I have all of the different months, and I picked some pictures off Pinterest that I thought kind of gave that month's vibe, you know? We'll just take January uploads. So this is where I want to put all of my data for my YouTube. There's going to be some more columns involved, but basically I have a little table. So I have the video, so the video will go right here of all the videos I uploaded in January, and the like views that I got, the durations and stuff that I'm going to add over here. You can also like expand this page. This is in peak mode, and you can go to like full page. So reset, and then say it got 10,000 views, and then it got however many watch hours. Like that is kind of what this is used for, just so I can go back and always be ever changing this and like see basically like what the views are looking like, and like what videos are performing well, what videos aren't. So that's how that looks for every single month, and I just feel like it's really cute to be able to like look at all the different vibes of the month that I have. And then we have my Instagram. So this again is kind of where I keep track of like stuff that I want to do. And we have my reading log page, which as you guys will see, I'm a very big fan of the gallery, because I like that you can just have this easily. I think it looks a lot better than what I've done in the past. I have this little Beauty and the Beast gift because hello. Again, for example, we'll go to January reads. So basically just, this is how I have always done the layout, but it's just been like a little bit different. So I just put the book, the rating, and then I just do like bulleted thoughts on it. This is what I use every single month for my monthly wrap-ups. Right after I finish a book, I always go on Notion and put down my thoughts. That way I kind of feel like I have a bad memory sometimes, or it's just like if I'm reading so many books, I forget something. So I go on to write those thoughts down, so I have those thoughts for when I do my wrap-up video. So that's just how that looks for every single month. It has like a bunch of different gifts that I thought gave that month's vibe. And then we have my monthly TBR. It's another gallery view. I told you guys I am a sucker for this gallery view. I absolutely love it. And so again, January, this is just like January TBR, and it just has a checklist where I put all of the books that I have on my January TBR, and I check them off as I go. Very, very simple. Another Beauty and the Beast gift. Then we have my books to buy page. This is basically going to be ever changing as I buy the book. So like this is going to be like a monthly thing that I kind of come back to. And so as of right now, these are like some books that I have on my radar to buy, videos and just recommendations and everything, because when you guys recommend me books, I put them in this page because I want to be reading the books that you guys want me to read. So I put them here and put them into different genres. And we have my finances page. This is just where I'm going to keep track of all of the expenses. And then we have my good habits, which is something that I love to do daily on my Notion. So right now, none of these have pictures because I told you guys this in the past, but every month I basically go on Pinterest, take pictures off of Pinterest, and make a mood board for what I want that month to look like. So obviously that's going to be different through all of these months, and I'm not going to make mood boards for like what I want February to look like when I haven't even lived through January yet. You know, it's ever changing based off of how my life is going, how I want that month to look like. They are all plain right now, but this is what the tracker is. So basically I'm going to put this into a full page. I put all of the good habits that I'm wanting to do for that month in this little table. So I put the day, so I'm tracking like this is the day, this is how many days are in January. And then I put if I worked out. So if I worked out, I always put a filled in smiley face. And then if I didn't work out, I put in a non-filled frowny face. That way you can visibly see the difference. And I do that for everyone. So if I worked out, if I filmed, I put smiley faces. I didn't edit those, so I put a frowny face, but I did post. So I put a smiley face. I did my skincare, it's a smiley face. And then I track how much water I am drinking a day. It's just stuff that keeps me sane. saying. I like to visibly see the habits that I'm putting into my life, and I think that that honestly has helped me a lot. And then we just have my to buy list, which I love. I finally learned how to grasp the concept of tables in Notion. It was so hard for me, and I finally grasped them, and I'm like having a grand old time with it. You will see. I have stuff that I want to buy. This is actually like the progress. So I have a bunch of different things. So I have want to buy, planning to buy, or bought. So I just kind of have that. And then I'm also actually meaning to put, let's do this, number, and it's actually going to be price, and then actually number format, US dollar, $42. It's not the actual price, but that's just what I'm putting it as. That is something that I like to see visually, and I like that it changes colors. It like does something to my brain. My video ideas page, which is again another table format, I have been freaking loving it. For example, anytime that I have a video idea, this is what I'm currently doing, and I love it. Like, love this. So I have my 2022 reading wrap up. This is an idea currently, and I have a bunch of different ones that I'm actually like blurring out because you guys can't know. We're in the middle of yearly reset, so this could either be an idea, which is what most of these are, or it's in progress. So this video is currently in progress, so that's why it has the in progress sticker on it, or we have the posted. Last one, because this is something that I feel like is fun to track, and that is the what I want to watch table. So it is like I put a movie, TV show that I want to watch, and then we have want to watch, and then we have watching. So like if it's a TV show, if it's a movie, and I'm in the middle of watching it, boom, watching. And I put watch, and I put the rating, and then I have a little subpage for reviews where I'm just going to like put the name and then my thoughts on it, because there's a reason for it. And I think it's fun, but there's a reason for it. Let's go to our example page, because I'm going to take you guys through how I do a lot of my stuff in Notion. When you first add a page, this is what it looks like. So whatever you want that page to be, we're going to put example, because this is an example page. So I always do that, and the first thing that I do is I go over here. This is where you can like adjust the styling of your page. So you have the default font, you have a serif, you have a mono. This is what I've done. Majority of mine is with the mono, and I always do full width because I kind of want it all to be centered to the side. And then sometimes I do small text, sometimes I don't. It really depends on like what that page is about, or if it's a sub page, I usually put small text. If it's not, it's not small text. But if you want full width, it's just in the middle. But I always put full width because I like it to be at the side. What I'm going to do to show you guys is I'm going to just do empty page, but we're going to add an icon. So this is like, see how when I just did that, it changed to a rocket right here. All of mine are like this minimalistic, really cute, like that goes with everything. So I went on this Notion icon super.so. This is just like a website. So this is what the website looks like. I'm gonna link it down below. And right here, you just have so many different icons. So this is how I use them. So for example, let's say I wanted to do a cloud. It is now copied. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do that. And you can either do emojis. So you can do any emoji that you want. There's some icons. So you can just use icons that are already here available to you. But I like the custom ones. So right there, you just boom, paste it in there. And then it has that. Super simple and easy. The covers, which is like when you see like the GIFs on my page, right here. So there's multiple different things you can do. They have some photos that you can choose from, like you can search and everything. On Unsplash, you can really search. They have some cute photos. Honestly, there's been some of their photos that I've used on my Notion page that you can just search. Like you can also upload, so you can upload and go to your photos or anything that you have in there and upload that. So what I do is I went to Giphy. This has been something that has like been around since like I was on Tumblr, and I forgot that it existed, but it was like, I love it. It literally has any GIF that you want, and I just look at how like aesthetic a lot of these are. I really like the way that this one looks. So you're gonna go to this right here. That's just copying the link. So what we're going to do is go on here. We're gonna change cover and link. Boom, you just paste that link and it's in there. And then it's a very thin window, so you just reposition it. I don't know any of like the shortcuts or anything. You guys are gonna have to like go find like a better video for that. But right here, you can literally do text, pages. So this is like creating. So when I say I have a sub page, I do this, and that's just, and it just takes you to a new page. Like that's all it does. Like how I had the reviews page, like that's what it does. I'm gonna show you guys, like for my good habits, I did a table right here, which is different because there's a different type of table. This is a very simple table where you can literally just like add the columns. There's nothing very difficult about this. You just put like day, the first, like, and you just add the columns as you go. It's a very simple thing, very easy to learn. You also have your different headings, like, you know, if I want to do a heading January, okay. I'm terrible at like looking at the computer and spelling right, but anyway, so it's like January reads, and then below it if you want to do a bulleted list, and then there's also a numbered list. There's, you can do like a little call out, like, okay, so say you're like doing a list, you're like, oh wait, remember to always be happy. Like, you can do stuff like that. There are definite uses for those, but it's just kind of like cute stuff to use, so whatever. Anyway, those are kind of like the basics. Like, those are pretty self-explanatory, honestly. I don't think that those need very much explaining. You can just find all of them right here. You just kind of like mess around with them. Also, when I have my table of contents, this is just like, you go like this. So you press the dash and you go link to page, so one of these existing pages. So I say it's the weekly to do. Boom, it takes me there. Here's like the table view. So this is what I'm talking about when it's like databases. So like these are like callbacks to ones that I already have in my Notion that I can add to this page. So see, it's like stuff I want to buy, and it'll bring the stuff that I want to buy here. It'll bring that table here, but that's not what we want to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a table. So we're going to do an example database. Right here you have the name, which you can actually change. So say you want to keep track of, so let's take my video ideas. So we're gonna do idea and then put that right there, boom. And you just basically type in text, it's just like anything. Then we have the different tags. So we are going to put, so you can put numbers, you can do select ones, you can do multi-select, you can do status ones, which I love to do. You can do the dates, a person, files and media, checkbox, URL, email, phone. Like, you can do so many different things. So like, for example, with numbers, so say you were like, okay, this is the amount of views that I want to get. So we're going to do that. So we're going to edit property, and then it's not going to be named tags, it's going to be like named views. And then, so number format, you can do a number with commas, a percent, a US dollar, Canadian dollar. Like, you can do so many different numbers, anything that you want to do. We're gonna do number with commas because obviously, whatever. You can also just show it as a number. You can show it as a bar, so you can show the progress. You can put status, which is what I like to do. And then, so we're going to edit the properties. So this one, we're gonna say like not started. You can change it to orange. In progress, you can change it to green. Done, you can change it to pink. Like, there's a bunch of different things, and you just click it, and if it's in progress, it's in progress, but if it's done, you just do that. Like, it's very, very simple. Then again, with calendar views, it's so simple. Literally all you have to do is just press calendar view, and this is what I was talking about, where like I can bring in like the database that I have. I just have a new database, you title it, and it's just like a new calendar view, which is very, very simple and easy. That one's very easy. So then we have my gallery views. So again, new database, whatever. So we have this page, a page. That's basically all they are, just different pages. So I'm actually gonna delete these because like those are just automatically comes on there. So if you want how mine show the pictures, let's grab a GIF. So we're going to do like this one. We're just gonna grab that one. You basically just do this, go scroll down to image, and then I do an embedded link, boom, paste that link. Here we are. It has to be the first thing that's on the page. So as you'll notice, like when I was going through it, it's the first thing that's on the page. That's how that is. And then you basically just go under there, and it's like the page like I've been showing you. You can literally add anything in here. That is how you do those gallery views. Those are basically like all of the views and stuff that I use for my Notion. So that is like my whole entire Notion tour, what I do with my Notion. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys like my Notion. I hope you guys kind of took some either inspiration or you guys figured out how to use Notion. It's a very big learning experience. There's still things that I don't know how to do. There's things that I still want to learn how to do with Notion, but you got to do what you got to do. Actually, I think I'm gonna like add some more stuff to this homepage. Yeah. Okay, but that is it for our Notion step. So it's now on to our next step. Hey guys, please do not look at me and be like, ooh, jump scare. Cut me some slack. I just got back from the gym. For the next portion of today's video, I wanted to tell you guys about something that I like to do every month, but especially at the beginning of the year, and that is mood boards. I think that mood boards are very positive. I really like them. I feel like they are very personal to you, and I was always like a crafty kid. Like, I loved like making things and drawing things and stuff like that. So I used to love to do like mood boards like physically, which you can do too. I've seen a lot of people do pin board in real life. life, and you just print off pictures and put it and you like hang it on your wall in your room, which I think is really, really good. I do that, but electronically, because it's a little bit too much of an effort to do that. What I do is at the beginning of every year, I just kind of sit down and I think about what I want my year to look like for me. We've already talked about that whole entire thing about like, you know, goals and everything. It was like the first thing that we talked about in today's video. This is like the same thing, but a little bit different. It's just how I want my year to look visually and just kind of how I want to form this year to look like in my life. I'm a visual learner, so I like to see things visually to kind of like base that off of what I do. There's a few different things that I do and that you guys can do. The first thing, you can literally just make like a Pinterest board of what you want your year to look like. I made a Pinterest board of what I want my year to look like. I just put it as 2023, and you can make it private because obviously like these things can be super personal to you. You may not want to like put that out there for everyone to see. My board is personal. I just named it 2023, and I just found a bunch of pictures and quotes that I want to base my year around. You guys can do that. I feel like it's very easy, and I like just scrolling through sometimes board and being able to see like what that board looks like, and that's a mood board within itself. So that's like something that's very easy. All you have to do is just tap pictures and they add them onto the board. Something that I do is I go on any type of like photo collage type of app, and I download those pictures from Pinterest that I have on my board, and I put them together in a collage in just one picture, because then I set them as, on my iPad, I set it as my screensaver and my wallpaper, because I'm constantly using like phone, iPad, everything like that. So this is something that I'm constantly seeing every single day. I'm constantly being reminded of like what I want my year to look like, what I want my life to look like this year. And I like that because, like I said, you can also do the physical one, which I think is good, because like if you put it on the wall in your room, you're constantly seeing it. And this is another thing where I feel like I'm constantly seeing this, so it's always in my mind. So that's it for this little mood board portion. Now I think we're gonna go on to some grocery shopping for the new year. Okay guys, first of all, I literally had this mode on like black and white. I don't know what I was doing. I'm not good when it comes to techie stuff anyway. I am about to go run some errands today. We have some important errands to run. Are they fun? No, but they are important nonetheless. So obviously we are going grocery shopping. That is like the big thing that I have to do. I do have to run to the mall, however, to get a few things. We're gonna grocery shop. Okay guys, I went to Target and got some groceries, so let's do a little haul. Since we put all of this away, I'm gonna show you guys, like basically this is what I eat. Like this is everything that is in my diet. So we have some asparagus, some cuties, and then I also got some little baby avocados. Then we have some fruit, some blueberries. I always use these in my yogurt. We also have some strawberries that I'm going to cut up because I don't really like eating strawberries. Well, actually, it's because usually I'm putting strawberries in something. I think I might cut up one. No, actually, I don't think I'm gonna cut up any of them. And then I got this thing of cherries. And then I got my shampoo and conditioner. If anyone is wondering, this is the shampoo and conditioner that I use. Absolutely love this stuff. It is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair. And I just use the shampoo and conditioner, love it. And I also use the hair mask, love that too. I have been using this for a couple months now, and I'm in love with it. We have some bagel thins. We have some bananas, so I have ones that are like ready to go, and then I bought some green ones. That way they could sit for a little bit longer than these can. I love to eat cardboard, so we got different flavors of these rice cakes. So I got chocolate, apple cinnamon, and caramel. I got some coffee creamer, 0 sugar, and then I also got some Fairlife chocolate milk. And then this is the Greek yogurt that I eat. I also got some more eggs. I got these muscle milks because they're like protein shakes. Some broccoli because I literally just eat chicken, broccoli, and rice. And then I also have some carrots. These are also so good, and these are low calorie, high protein, and they're actually taste really good. So I got 2 of those. And then we have some tuna. We have some lemons. I got some turkey bacon, 2 packs of just this Norwegian Atlantic salmon. I got PB2. I also got some Kodiak pancake mix, just the original. My granola. This is my absolute favorite granola. It is dark chocolate with raspberry, but I just got this, which it is creatine monohydrate. So that's like all of my groceries. Oh, I also went to Sephora. I can show you guys that. This is my face wash that I use. It is the Drunk Elephant Best Day No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. And then I also got a little Drunk Elephant set. It is the little set where it has my cleanser, it has my moisturizer, and like a bunch of different serums in it to leave at Isaac's apartment. And then I also got my birthday Sephora gift today because I guess I was in the frame for it. Also, I'm a little disappointed because I got the Ilia one because I thought it was gonna have my lip balm in it and it didn't. Then I got the Foreo Luna Mini 3. This is a purchase that I have been sitting on for a little bit now. Is that I just feel like I'm having like some struggles constantly with my acne, and definitely in the new year it's something that I want to figure out. I want to see like I already drink plenty of water, so I don't necessarily think it's that. I want to see what this new diet does. Less sugar, even though I don't even really, I'm like, guys, I don't even really eat that much sugar anyway, but just less of that, I guess. But also I got this because the bristles and stuff, I just know that it's going to get deeper and do a deeper cleanse, and I want to start double cleansing in the mornings and in the evenings because I'm just trying to figure this out. I have never had very bad acne, but I'm having bad acne scars on my face. I don't know what it is. I'm also looking at different serums that I want to try out to kind of help me get rid of it. If you guys want updates on it, I'll tell you. Tell me anything you want updates on and I'll give it to you. But that is the grocery shopping, like what my diet and what my food is looking like. If you guys want some more like dedicated like fitness, what I eat in a day and stuff videos, I can do that. If you guys want to see them, then I can make them, or I can make them like reels on my Instagram if you guys would rather just see those on my Instagram. But I can definitely do that for you guys if you want to see it. But that is like the grocery shopping portion. The last portion of today's video is I'm going to take you guys through like my gym routine. I'm honestly not going to like sit there and record in the gym just because I'm not comfortable doing that. I'm gonna take you guys through that, take you guys through my workout, and that's gonna be the end of this reset. So work out with me. Okay guys, this is where I started waking back up at 5 a.m. again. I've been doing this ever since then. I used to do it all the time in high school, but my body was not used to it, so I made sure that I was getting up as soon as the alarm went off, not laying in bed and letting myself get out of that mindset to wake up and go work out. So then I made sure I made my bed, just like I'm up and moving, you know? And then I was like, okay, you know, gotta wash my face, get all these cups from last night that I left up here, bring them downstairs. And once I was downstairs, of course, I had to fill up my water bottle. I drink at least 3 of these, which is 120 ounces of water a day. Yeah, don't ask me how many times I have to use the bathroom. Then I decided that I have to use some pre-workout this morning because wow, was I running low on some motivation to go to the gym. And this was a mistake because I remembered that pre-workout made me feel very nauseous, but I just decided to think like maybe I'm better at it, and I in fact was not. Also, I'm such a baby about taking medicine and doing dry scoops. Like, just watch. I just want you guys to watch. Literally look at my face. It honestly was a major struggle. Like it was bad. But once I got over this, I was like, okay, time to go. We need to get out the door to make sure I get there. So then I was trying to pump myself up with my workout playlist at the gym. I got to the gym. The first thing that I always do is do a warm up of a mile, and then I directly go into my core workout. The mile is like exhausting. I have to walk for a little bit afterward. I go into my core workout. These are just like a few little workouts that I do. I do a range from like probably 5 to 8 different core workouts, and I do 3 sets of 20 of them, sorry. And I just do that every single day, even on the off days, because I'm always trying to build core. One of the most important things to do at the gym is to wipe down the equipment. You would not believe how many people I don't see wipe down equipment. And then also I always do hip mobility and just mobility stretches before I get into any lift, because it's very important to stretch before you do anything. And then this is where we start getting into my workouts. So I'm going to explain to you guys my workout split. This was on a Monday. So on Mondays, those are quad days. Tuesdays are back and biceps, which you will see clips from here in a second. Wednesdays are glute and hammies. Thursdays are rest days. Fridays are shoulders, chest, and triceps. Saturdays are another glute and hamstrings day, and then Sundays are rest days. That is basically what my whole entire weeks look like. This was the back and biceps day. And then at the end of the workouts, I always do the incline workout for 30 minutes. And then honestly guys, that is the end of today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of advice for the new year. With this new year coming up, something that I really want us all to prioritize in 2023 is just being happy, doing things that make us happy, whether it's little things or big things. If it's big things like going on a vacation that you've been saving up for and want to do, or even little joys like for me, going book shopping when I'm sad, I really like doing. Just this year I'm asking you guys to sometimes be a little selfish, prioritize mental health, prioritize making yourself happy, because honestly in this life you're living it for you, and you are the most important person in your own life, and you need to make sure that you guys are taking care of you. 2023 is going to be a great year. I know that because I know that I have all of you. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for making my 2022 absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see what 2023 has in store for all of us. I love all of you guys so much. Know that I care and love each and every one of you. If somebody hasn't said it to you guys today, you guys mean the world to me, and you guys are absolutely awesome. You guys are some rock stars, and I love you guys so much again, and I will see you guys when I see ya. Peace.